I'm going to be showing you guys the best loot area for Arc Raiders on the map Bluegate. If you guys do enjoy this video, leave a like on the video and make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. We're going to be going in the corner of this map where the Arc kind of metal area is, and you're going to want to breach and search these. So these are going to be giving you some Arc power cells. So once you keep collecting these little Arc power cells and keep running around here, there's going to be another little puzzle you're going to have to do. So just keep running around this area. Look for Arc power cells. They're going to be really easy to find. Obviously, they're just going to be on the ground from these Arcs. Like here, I'm breaching this one too. Sometimes you'll find some people and hopefully you can try to become friends with them and, you know, just not shoot them and stuff like that. I've been basically just saying friendly. If you're doing this in solo. In squads, it's going to be harder because people are going to be in squads and they're going to kill you way faster, right? So once you got all of them done like that, you're going to want to go up this little robot leg right here and then head up into here to repair basically the Arc power cells. So you're repairing and interacting with this little shuttle right here, and then some flames is going to turn on. Don't get burned like I did. I actually got burned by accident, and it'll almost kill you, honestly. It kills you really fast. It takes your shield away, so you want to be careful about that. But after you do that, you're just going to then repair the other one, and you're going to want to get 3 of these so you can interact with all 3 of them, of course. So this is the second one, and then you're going to run back out while it's going really fast, and then climb all the way to the tippity top. Again, I found another person, so you just want to be careful about finding people, and hopefully they're friendly. This guy was luckily friendly. And it's actually just 2 of them you need. But yeah, you go up here, you interact again, you kind of break it, breach it, so it stops on fire, turns off, and then you can finally search this little guy right here, and you can get some rare stuff in here, which is pretty good. Mark cells and circuitries, which is really good for crafting and advanced Arc cells, which is very nice as well. So after that, what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to head all the way down here next to the gate approach, the checkpoint area on the right side. We're kind of under the gate control room. This is like the easiest way to get into here, into this underground base, because it's like a side entrance and you don't really get shot at by other people, which is very nice. The other entrances you kind of just get literally obliterated from, so this is a good little entrance to go into. So go down the zip line, and this area is kind of confusing. It's going to take some time of, you know, rewatching videos or this video to basically know where you are. So make sure you like rewatch the video and, you know, keep figuring out where you basically are, right? I'll show you the area a little bit to where I go to, just to show you guys basically where I'm going. Also, these little bots on the ground, the roly-polies and stuff, and the face jumpers from Alien vs Predator is, you know, very annoying. So make sure you kill those so they won't bug you. And make sure you watch out for enemy players. But after you go down here, you want to go over to where this turret is. This turret is going to be in this area kind of guarding it. So eventually you're going to want to kill it. I was just trying to figure out where I was, honestly, because it's so confusing down here. But even if I like ran this a bunch of times, which I have ran this area and this route a bunch of times, it's still confusing. So yeah, just don't feel bad if it's a little confusing for you, because it's still confusing for me after running it so many times. And that turret does like detect me like that. Yeah, I think we're good. Other than that, let's keep heading down this hallway. Still a little confusing, but you just basically go down this hallway where the blue lines are on the wall, and you just keep heading down. You'll eventually get to this area, right? You see like a little staircase here, and you know, to your left is just a little opening above, and you know, I'm just kind of crouching around to make sure no one's around me. But you get to these computers up here, there's some dead people, so always look around. And yeah, would you see this in solo play? It's kind of scary, but you can do this computer right here, which gotta kill this little bot on the ground, but other people did this computer already. But there's basically these 3 ways you can go: the yellow route, the red route, or the blue route. Unfortunately, like I said, it was already completed in this run, but that's fine. Sometimes if it's even completed, they haven't looted the container that they needed to loot. Sometimes they get distracted or they get killed or something like that, like those guys did, that, you know, obviously tried to get the computer running and stuff. But once you head down, it tells you where to go exactly, so just follow the spray paints on the truck, on the ground, on the walls. So it's very simple to run this route because it just tells you where to go anyways, so it's really nice. Like the blue route's over here. The blue route's already been searched, or I don't even think the blue route worked because the computer said the other way, right? So Basically, it just goes whatever way it happens on the computer, right? Whatever screen it shows the color of, it's going to go that way. So I'm pretty sure this way is going to be the yellow way instead of the blue way. Another roly-poly. But yeah, whatever the way it shows, and then you run over here, it is the yellow way because the yellow way is actually opened. You open that, you search it, and you get some cool items. This guy already searched everything and got the best items. He just left the ammo and a bandage, basically, a, you know, bad gun. But other than that, that's another little route right there. So through this whole route, you're just getting tons of stuff from that, especially. This whole area is going to be dangerous, though, so just be really careful because there's nonstop fights in this place. Like, you know, in solo, you got to yell you're friendly, and hopefully people will be nice to you. This other area is another little weapon crate. Very, very nice for getting blueprints or, like, a cool weapon out of it. Like an epic weapon or something like that, which is very nice. They're easier to get stuff out of. And then also you get another little, you know, stash right here, which has got some ammo in it, which is very cool under the little sign. There is going to be some enemies down here, which I'm going to have to, you know, unfortunately fight, but I do kill them both with the pistol. This pistol is pretty insane, the rare pistol, so the Venator. So we get a little fight right here. And the Anvil is a pretty good combo. Cracked him a little bit. I didn't even hear this guy come up behind me, by the way. He's mad. He said that shit is broken. What the? And it definitely is. Killed both of them. So yeah, kill them both, and that's that. So make sure you have this pistol on you because it's insane. Make sure you have the mag and the other modification for it. This guy had one as well, the Venator. So very, very nice. You want to get most as you can with those. Like you just get multiple of those. Those are really good. He also had some purple stuff on him, that other guy. Or pink, whatever you want to call it, epics. So, and he had a nice renegade, which is nice. So you can definitely kill people and get a lot of loot out of these people, especially if you do a 1v2 situation like I did, and you can shred them both. You have a really overpowered pistol like I do. Other than that, you want to keep heading straight down this hallway area. There's going to be more roly-polies down here. You're going to kill them and shred them. Make sure you don't die from them, of course. And just keep running down here. You'll get to this door, which you do need a key for this door, but that's fine. If you don't have the key, no sweat. But you can basically get a key, the bluegate room key, which they did patch the glitch to get in there with the barricades, which is good. So now you actually have to use the key to get in there. People were just cheating their ways in, jumping through the windows and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's glitchless now. Another dead body up here, but this is another kind of area you want to go up to. So it's going to be real dangerous, but just be careful, watch your corners. And listen out for people. A lot of dead bodies up here, but this is the other room. You open this door, you get into this room, and then there's a weapon crate in the corner. There's some other breaches stuff you want to do on the wall. You can also upgrade the survival perk, which is very, very nice, the red tier, to get looter's luck, which is very, very nice. And then also the maxed out of that tier, which I highly recommend, because you'll get the breaching basically tier at the end, and you can breach stuff and just do it without the key, which is very nice. In this area, you want to go upstairs. Watch out for the roly-polies. This one actually got glitched. So, just be careful about that. There's like so many of them. But yeah, you want to go up here. There's a lot of loot up in this area as well, which is very nice. There's like a weapon case. There's some, you know, not weapon case, but you know, there's a bigger cases here. Turrets you got to kill and stuff like that. You got to watch out for in other players. And unfortunately, I met somebody that actually knew where more of the cells are for this one, which I didn't really know as much. So there's one cell right there in the corner of the wall that it can spawn. So it can spawn 3 cells, and this back corner is going to be on the wall as well, where that little opening is. So it's going to be against the breach back there. Then there's one on the corner over here where I showed already. And they all, you know, it's just going to be one spawn where there's going to be 3 cells in there. And I'll show you where the room is in a second, and then the other one's going to be where he was shooting at, basically on that wall, for as another cell, kind of box. So yeah, that one basically spawned down here, and that's where it is, and that's where the, you know, all 3 cells are going to be located on that wall. So basically, you want to walk down here and go down this other hallway. A lot of hallways down here, but eventually you'll understand. So you want to go over here and you want to put the cells into the kind of garage door here, and once you do that, then the door will open once you put them all there. And this room is a red room. It's very, very nice. I call it red room because it's literally a red room. It has red light. But it's very, very nice. It's got a big weapon box back there. And then also you get some, you know, epics and stuff like that in these little chests on the sides. So this whole area is obviously like the best area on this map for Bluegate. There's another little secret basement you can go to on the other side of the map where there's like a castle, but that doesn't have as much loot as this area. If you do this area correctly and if you make some friends, you can guys get a lot of loot together, especially in squads. You can get a lot of loot. It's just way more dangerous in squads, of course, because everybody's trying to battle for this area. Other than that, though, you go down here, you can also go into another area and do another kind of interact on the computer and follow the basically colors on the wall again where the spray paint is. So if you look at the computer screen, you wait until it changes colors. Luckily, I almost missed it actually because I was messing around looking at other stuff. But it turned red on my screen. So there you go, it turned red. And then you just follow, it says red or blue. And then you go up to the left, which is red, is going to be upstairs. And you just keep following the signs on the walls and the arrows and stuff. It's very easy, and then you can get the loot from this little container right here. Just like the other one, just really, you know, way easier. You get a weapon. I got a weapon. I got anvil, which is very nice. Got some ammo. So that's good enough for me, at least. In this scenario, in this other run I did. Which is basically the same route. The other route, I just ended early because I completed it, so I just wanted to get out, and I had some good weapons. Other than that, there is a extraction area at the top of the base as well that you can go to, but first we're going to be heading over to another area, so just follow basically my route over there, and I'll be showing you guys basically where to go in this area as well. It just keeps heading down, and you just want to follow the basically where I go.
I was playing, I was just fucking around because I finally made a Jupiter. Oh my god, that guy is amazing. I'm waiting until my buddy gets on and I can take the equalizer into a match.
And then eventually you get to this area where this guy's talking about. You stand on top of this little, you know, mechanic box. You can stand on it on the railing. And then these kind of spawns of the weapon crate is going to be up here on the little shaft. So it's very easy. It actually spawned on the top.
Yeah, you can have like 2 in this room, which is nice. Hey, there is a vendor in there if someone wants one.
We got a Predator from this, which is a very OP pistol, which I used earlier to shred people, which is very nice. Anyways, other than that, that's basically the video. If you follow the rest, it's just going to show you guys the extraction point and basically what we did to get out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like on the video and make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. We're doing tons of more guides and just playing Arc Raiders overall. Check out my other Arc Raider video where I just play the game and own people. But yeah, this guide and this kind of route is like the best route for this map, and I think one of the best routes in the game. I think it is the best route in the game to get as much loot as possible, especially if you have that loot charm or that loot luck ability that's in the survival tier. It's going to be amazing for you. So yeah, have a great day or night, guys, in peace.
Yeah, we're just Oh, hey, it's our buddy.